Okay, guys, so in this episode of the Dinosaur Era, we will be documenting the king of the dinosaurs, Tyrannosaurus Rex. So its name means tyrant lizard king, and paleontologists named it this because they thought it was the biggest carnivore when in reality it wasn't the biggest carnivore. So, yeah, that was a pretty confusing topic for paleontologists at the time because they didn't discover any larger carnivores at the time. So, yeah. So, the T Rex lived in the Cretaceous period around 70 million years ago. And that was close to the end of the dinosaur era, if you recall. And it exclusively lived in North America, specifically in the United States. And its fossils have been found spread out throughout the country, not really in major places, but they were found. A majority of the fossils were found in Montana and North Dakota, or I mean South Dakota. So Montana and South Dakota were major locations for T Rex fossils, and yeah, so the T Rex was a very ferocious predator at its time, and its diet was, as you know, 100% meat. And so almost nothing was off its diet. So, like, its diet mainly included ceratopsians, like Triceratops, for example, and as well as a bunch of a species of like many species of ankylosaurs as well. And also you have hadrosaurs, which were pretty harmless compared to like triceratops and ankylosaurs, but those are much faster, so like, but still easier prey. Then you've got ankylosaurs, and the tail of theirs is very strong, so T-Rex also had to watch out for that when it went hunting. So yes. So and pretty and they also it also came to the point where T-Rex would eat other tyrannosaurs. Basically cannibalism for its own kind. So yeah, that was pretty traumatic, but like many T-Rex fossils have been found with bite marks in them inflicted by its own species, and pretty much the only thing the T-Rex ever feared was another bigger T-Rex. So yeah, as you can see in this drawing here, that portrays that. And yeah, it feared almost nothing. Even if it knew that its life was on the line, it would almost go for any prey pretty much. And yeah. So some quick facts about the T-Rex are that it weighed 7 to 9 tons, with the biggest T-Rex being named Scotty, which weighed over 20,000 pounds, which is 9 tons, and it could execute a bite force of up to 6 tons, which is easily 12,000 pounds. And it could, with the in one bite, it could easily rip off like 500 pounds of flesh, and it's one of the only species of dinosaurs and animals where the females are bigger than the males, and it could tear off 500 pounds of flesh in one bite, which is about the size of a male lion. And its bite is one of the strongest. I mean, I think it might actually be the strongest of any land predator that to ever roam the earth. So that is very fascinating to me. And yeah, so many people make fun of T-Rex's tiny arms. Well, they were surprisingly very strong and functional. They were around the same size as an average human arm. So many paleontologists say that it could have used its arms to grasp its prey while it ate, or to simply just catch it. And yeah, so like the T Rex needed to eat an equivalent of 265 people a year to survive. And an animal this big would constantly need to be active. So another debate about T-Rex was that whether it was just a scavenger or a hunter. I think it's a hunter because a dinosaur this size would need to stay hunting all the time. So that's it for this video, and stay tuned for the next dinosaur.